The West is burning. California is aflame. As a matter of fact, right now in California, there are more fires burning the state than at any other time in modern history. With us today here in Flagstaff is Chief Wheeler, and Marie Jackson has been kind enough to show us some of the work that's been done here on the property here on the edge of Flagstaff to help alleviate or remediate the idea of burning the forest. Chief, what do you think?
Well, the wildfire is a very serious problem in the western United States these days. It causes this calamity every year, and fortunately Flagstaff's been on the leading edge of trying to mitigate these disasters, and we have the fruits of those labors with us today here at Marie's house.
Right. Marie, thank you for having us. This looks quite cleaned out. This doesn't look like there's any underbrush that could burn. Looks like all the fuel, I suppose you would call it, for a normal sort of underbrush fire, and the stuff that feeds most of these forest calamities is gone.
We did a lot of work on this property in 98 and 99. We cleared a lot of the dead wood, old fallen trees, and the city of Flagstaff did a controlled burn here in November of 99.
A lot of the work that's been done here, we're on Observatory Mesa in the Westridge subdivision, and there was a time prior to all of the forest thinning and forest health work that was done up here that we probably would not have even committed firefighting forces up here. There's only one road up to the subdivision and out of the subdivision. Normally you like two ways in and out. But since the forest treatments have been done up here, and we've done other forest treatments behind us off the edge of the mesa in Thorpe Park, this area is a lot healthier today. You can see the beautiful green grass behind us.
Right.
That would not be here if we had not done the prescribed fire to release the nitrogen. This is a fire-dependent ecosystem. It's supposed to have fire in it. It must have fire in it.
Right.
To produce the nitrogen. We don't get the nitrogen through decay like other forests in wetter climates. And so had we not done that, it wouldn't look the way it is today. And you can see the small stumps out there. Those were the very small trees that were thinned out to more mimic a natural condition. And Marie's forester did a very nice job of trying to put in a mosaic pattern or groupings instead of just a very sterile distance between tree arrangement. This more mimics the natural way the ponderosa pine forest is supposed to grow and thrive.
Marie, I imagine you feel a great deal safer now that this is not going to be right up against your house with flames.
Well, there are trees close to the house, but I think the main thing is we have some large open areas that would hopefully serve as some sort of a fire break.
Right.
In a larger fire.
Marie's exactly right on that, and we get questioned all the time, Tyrus, about the lone tree that's up near the house, and you can see she has one there right next to her house, and it is not a problem at all. The most beautiful thing she has, though, here is this metal roof on her house. Wood shake roofs are the number one modality in structure loss and wildfire. Number one. If you've got a wood shake roof, you're at extreme risk. Big fire comes through. We're probably going to write you off. We're not going to even attempt to try and save your house because it's almost unsavable.
Right.
But we get questioned about the lone tree, and the lone tree is fine as long as, just like Marie just said, you have horizontal distance between trees, and she has nice openings here, good horizontal distance between trees, and you have good vertical distance from the ground fuels to the tops, and you can see how these trees are nicely limbed up, and even though they've got some nice grasses in here, flames on the floor here will not reach the canopies in this setting.
Well, thank you for having us here today, Marie.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's a lovely setting, and I got to tell you, it looks more like a park than a woodland at this moment. It's really well maintained, and I'm sure it's a lot safer and lets you sleep better at night.
Well, I think this is the way the forest used to look.
Yes, once upon a time when it was allowed to burn, right?
Yeah.
Coming up next, we have Heather Anardi out at Fox Glen Park. I don't know if any of you out there have any plans for this weekend. I don't know what you guys are doing, but it's the Celtic Festival?
The Northern Arizona Highland Celtic.
The Northern Arizona Highland Celtic Festival. So let's go see what Heather has to tell us about what's going to be going on out there this weekend. We'll be right back.